Go.
Yeah, with Mike Stanaway, the coach of the Long Beach Sharks, and Pete Stemkowski is going to work with some of the players. And Mike, first of all, I want to introduce you to Long Beach. And first of all, so far, what's your experience been experiencing the Long Beach community?
Well, I've been here for a few years now. I mean, our team was located in Brooklyn, but I've lived out here between Long Beach and Rockville Center 3 years now. So it's a great community. You know, our players, even though we played in Brooklyn, a lot of them lived out here in Long Beach. So the fact that we can now play in Long Beach is a lot better setup because the kids love the community here.
Talk about the league and the type of talent that the fans can expect starting from September all the way through March.
I mean, there's some talented players. I mean, you take a look at, just the players that we've had here the past few years. I mean, just last year we have a player that, he's playing for the University of Maine next year. Several other players are playing throughout the NCAA. So that's the type of players that people are going to see here. They're going to see future college prospects, future pro prospects. We do have one player that's going to be attending an NHL rookie camp this year. Obviously we can't discuss that until the details come out, but a lot of great opportunities here within the NA3HL that the league is about. It's about developing guys, on and off the ice to get them ready both academically and scholastically for school.
And let's talk about the league, because it's not just a small league. I think 46 teams, something like that.
So 48 teams.
48 teams. Talk about the league and some of the level of talent people can expect in this league.
It's a talented league. There's no question about it. I mean, the league stretches from down to Texas, up to Minnesota, as far west as Montana, and obviously you got up in Maine, Boston, here in New York. So it's a big league, 48 teams. It's so mainly we play within our division, but we're all trying to win that national championship at the Silver Cup.
And from your perspective, having an NHL legend like Pete Stemkowski come to the practices, come to the games, and discussing certain things about certain players, I'm sure you're looking forward to Stemmer's input.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, anytime you get another set of eyes, especially Pete's experience is fantastic for our players to be able to get that type of knowledge.
Absolutely, Stemmer. Talk about how excited you are to meet the players and work with the players once they arrive here shortly in Long Beach.
Well, first of all, I want you to know it's good to meet the coach. I look at his resume. He's done some good things the last couple of years. I mean, how far he's taking his team deep every year. So he certainly knows what he's doing. So I think that's the most important thing, to have somebody behind that bench that really knows what they're doing. And I'm going to be on the outside. I'm not going to be down there. And you can't have 2 or 3 people telling a guy how to play this game. I coached at the minor league, and I had a father telling the kid to do one thing, and a coach telling him to do another thing. So I'll be up there, and if I do spot something, I'll come down very, very discreetly. Talk to Mike. Maybe I saw a guy do something like that. But my job really is to bring people into the building, try to promote this game in Long Beach, and I know there's going to be a parade coming up in the National Hockey League when somebody wins that Stanley Cup, and that's what I want to bring to Long Beach. I want to bring a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm, and hopefully next spring a nice parade, a nice championship parade here for Long Beach. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Well, working with the owner, Jim Lochran, the response of the community has been overwhelming. Business owners want to sponsor the team. People in the community want to know when they can get tickets. So I'm sure, Mike, you're feeling that energy already in the Long Beach community.
No, it's good, and really, having guys like Stemmer on board, and the energy that you're bringing in the community, it's great for our players. We have players that are coming from all over the country. And I think that's what's getting people excited. It's not. It's something to be a team that they can get behind, they can cheer, they can watch our progression. And we've got some good players coming in. We've got players coming in from Sweden, Latvia, Texas, Arizona, Michigan, Wisconsin, and really all over the country. They're going to come in and experience Long Beach, really experience, our fan base, and it's going to be a great setup for these guys.
And I feel that this community, Stemmer, you go all the way back to the 70s, is that Long Beach has always been a great hockey community, a great hockey town. And let's talk about how when you came to the 70s, Long Beach embraced the Rangers.
Well, we practiced here for a couple of years, and we all lived here, and I stayed here, so I've been here almost 40 years. So, I know the butcher, the barber, the guy, so when things don't go well, especially with the big team, the New York Rangers. I'm going to hear about it from everybody in this town. And, you know, right now this is a new product coming into Long Beach, and people are a little apprehensive. They don't know what to expect, but, you know, they're going to have some young kids that are talented kids, and we're going to have really bring some a good level of hockey here. And during the winter, you know, we have long winters here in Long Beach, and, you know, the tickets are not going to be that expensive. We're going to have entertainment at the games. We're going to have raffles at the games. You know, it's just not just show up, watch a hockey game, and walk out the building and go home. There's going to be a lot of things attached to these games. So I think this community has a lot of energy. We have a lot of hockey fans, obviously. We got some Islander fans, mostly Ranger fans. So I'm looking forward to seeing them all over at the Long Beach Arena once the season starts.
And I think that's a great thing. Is that think about the hockey atmosphere in this community. You got Long Beach High School that's won several state championships under the great Joe Brand. And you got the Rangers, who are a perennial playoff team. You have a renaissance with John Tavares and the Islanders. After being down for so many years, they've been a playoff team. So the energy of hockey is so exciting. And I think the Sharks is just going to add to that, Mike.
No, it will. I mean, especially you take a look at the culture that we've been able to create, you know, not only with, you know, the team that we had in Brooklyn and bringing that here, but teams I've had, you know, throughout the country when I was in the West Coast and the Midwest. You know, we bring good, talented teams that work hard. You know, it's a real, you know, blue collar mentality that we bring. I think people are going to be able to appreciate that type of play here, and you know, we're a hard working team, and you know, I think it's going to be fun to watch.